Scott, I promise this is the last time I talk about the Cardiff Met result, but tonight was the perfect antidote to Sunday's performance.
Yeah, it was a good victory overall. You know, that's the main objective before the game, to get through to the next round. It's a competition where we won last year and we want to win it again, so one hurdle at a time.
You made 8 changes to the starting lineup this evening, but whatever it was you put in the water, it certainly worked.
Yeah, we could have probably had more as well. That's not being disrespectful, but we had chances to get 6-7 right at the end there. So happy overall, and nice to see a few different scorers on the team sheet.
5 goals indeed, 4 different goal scorers. That's always a pleasing aspect whenever there's a big win.
Yeah, it's nice to get goals, nice to create chances, and a clean sheet again.
Yeah, the clean sheet. How important is a clean sheet when you've had a particularly bad spell?
When you get beat 4-1, we don't get beat by that scoreline very often, and it's it does sort of rankle a little bit, especially after you're back on the end of 5 clean sheets that we were on. So it's nice to get back to clean sheet. I always say that if you get your clean sheet, you're halfway there, aren't you? What we do with the ball then in the other end of the pitch usually turns out that we'll get 2, 3, 4 goals. So nice to get a clean sheet. Although it's a cup competition, it does breed confidence.
And Scott, we have discussed Josh Mammy before. You have a lot of confidence in him, and this evening certainly he repaid that.
Yeah, Josh and Ben, 2 young boys playing in midfield there. You wouldn't think that they're 17, 18 years of age. Very confident in possession of the ball, and they work tirelessly. And Ben in that position there, he was getting on the ball and dictating play. And for such a young player, and Josh could have had a hat-trick at the end, had 3 or 4 chances, and nice to see him get 2 goals.
And as we look ahead to the weekend's game, we often use the term a managerial selection headache. I guess that's a massive one for you going into the Carmarthen game.
Yeah, we can only take 18 players because we've 7 subs, so 1 or 2 are going to be missing out from last week. So I did say that none of them could come to me and ask why they're not in the squad or the team because of last week's performance. So we'll have a couple of days to think about the team and go from there.
And Carmarthen, of course, will be a different challenge. What can we expect from them?
Yeah, they're sort of playing a different style of football under Neil Smothers this season compared to what they have done with Mark Hazelwood. He's obviously brought in a different philosophy there, and they've certainly got the will to win. And they pushed Connors Keel away last weekend, so they've had some decent results. They've scored some decent goals. I've watched over the last few weeks. They're a threat, especially at home. We won't be taking them lightly, will we?
And finally, the draw has been made for the quarterfinals of the Nathaniel MG Cup, and it's a trip to Llandudno for the holders of the competition.
Okay, yeah, it's first I've heard. So yeah, it's if you're gonna win the cup, home or away, you've got to get through some tough opposition, and Llandudno certainly will be that. So yeah, look forward to it.
Scott, as always, thank you for your time and congratulations on the victory this evening.
Thanks, Rev.